Okay, so what I have here is not Marvel Legends X-Men Age of Apocalypse Magneto. As you can see, that is Ikarus. Uh, Marvel Universe, or Marvel Cinematic Universe, uh, the Eternals, Marvel's Icarus, I believe is the official name of this figure, but it's in the package of Magneto from X-Men Age of Apocalypse. And I found this while I was at Target, and this is what makes this a funny story, is that I'd been looking for this figure to get marked down in price, because I just wanted the head. I just wanted the head for a G.I. Joe custom. That's all I wanted. And I didn't want to pay, more than $20 for a head. So I was waiting for it to go on clearance. And the X-Men Age of Apocalypse figures that were not as plentiful and selling better, I think, those actually got marked down, as you remember from the other videos that I did, to about $7. And this was still at like 23, I think is what the Eternals figures are at. And somebody, for some reason that I cannot fathom, uh, they repackaged the Icarus figure in the Magneto packaging and took it back to the store. I don't know why they did this, because, like I said, it's like usually when you see something like that, it's because somebody wants to take a more expensive action figure and get it for the price of a cheaper action figure. So, like, I could understand if they took, the Magneto figure and put it back into the Icarus package, took it back and got a little bit extra money. But this is well, I'm not gonna pay $7 for this Magneto when I could pay full price. I don't understand why this happened, and I can even see where like this is over here. I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but it's that kind of matte Scotch tape. It's taped back with that. It's not even taped back with like the right kind of tape. So anyway, this way I figured like I got the Icarus head for $7, which is way better than 22. And let's go ahead and just have a look at the figure, because I figure I might as well do an unboxing. We're not going to look at the packaging at all, because I already looked at this packaging when I bought my Magneto figure. But we'll look at the packaging, or we'll look at the Icarus figure, and I want to talk about what I think are some of the problems with this specific line and why I think it's not doing very well. And I don't think it has anything to do with whether or not people like the movie, because people would still buy cool Marvel action figures, even if they didn't really like the movie. So, I got a couple extra hands. These are open hands, just kind of relaxed, open hands. Got an extra head, where his eyes are all glowy. It's stuck in here real good. There we go. I got it out. And you can see it's got this translucent plastic coming out of the eyes to give him like a glowy eye effect. In hindsight, this might not look much like how Icarus looked in the comic book, but it does look an awful lot like Nathan Summers' X-Man, how he has like a blue and gold outfit and glowy eyes and a little silver streak in his hair. So if somebody wants an X-Man figure, they can just buy this guy and have him work as a substitute. I think they made X-Man at some point, but it's probably been a while. So the articulation on this one seems to be standard Marvel Legends articulation. His arm goes all the way around this way, goes up about that far, goes all the way around at the bicep, got a double joint at the elbows, got the wrist moves in and out this way, and then it goes all the way around. The legs go up about that far, and they go out about that far. It's slightly hindered by the skirt, but you can still get it to go out pretty far. If you get them both to go out, they kind of push the whole skirt up. It is kind of slit at the sides, so it's not too bad. There's the cat sneaking around behind me again. Hey. I've been sitting down here for like an hour doing other stuff and watching YouTube, and then as soon as I start to shoot a video, that's when she decides it's time to pay a visit. So we got the cool rocker ankles down here, got the double jointed figures. So this is a good, nicely articulated action figure. It doesn't look much like the character from the comic book, but it does look like the character from the movie. Now, this is what I think is a big part of the problem with this particular line of action figures and why this one isn't doing very well. Is that, for a movie that made a big deal about diversity, and it is a very well diverse movie in terms of like different ethnicities and different genders, and they even got a gay superhero in there, which I believe is the first time they've actually had one in a Marvel movie. And frankly, that's kind of overdue. They probably should have already had a gay superhero in there. The costumes are all very samey and bland, and it's basically like a whole line of people dressed like this. And it might be different colors, like, maybe this guy, instead of being blue and gold, he's black and red, or his outfit's, purple and orange or something. I don't know. It's different colors, but it's all this same sort of outfit where it's this sort of, you know, Michael Keaton Batman armor with runes painted onto it, like crop circles or something. This guy barely looks like the character that he's supposed to look like in the comic book. I mean, the main thing is like, yeah, he's got like a blue and gold outfit that's got like these 3 circles on it that looks kind of vaguely like Ikarus in the comic book, but the other one had like lots of red trim to it. And this, to me, doesn't really capture the look of Jack Kirby's artwork. Which, to me, if you were going to make a movie of the Eternals, the main thing you would want to do, the main reason you would want to make a movie of the Eternals is because of the Jack Kirby artwork. You would want it to look like his artwork. That's the thing that made the Eternals like a good comic. It was like, that was probably the best thing about the Eternals comic was Jack Kirby's artwork. And ow, cat clawing right into my flesh. Could you not do that? Please. I'm trying to make a video. Anyway, so yeah, he's just kind of bland and ordinary looking, and yeah, whatever. He's a superhero, I guess. The colors are good. It's got some nice metallic blue and some gold to it, and it's a nice enough looking figure. And the head is a nice likeness of the actor. It's the guy who played Robb Stark. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but it does look quite a bit like him. But there's just not a whole lot to write home about with this figure. Let's go ahead and... I'm not going to bother with those hands, but cat, you need to stop clawing at me. That's not cool, bro. It's actually a girl cat. I don't know why I call her bro. But yeah, there he is with the glowy eyes. So now we can see how that looks. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just mainly wanted to talk the story about how, like, somebody repackaged it in the Magneto package, which I thought was really funny. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and all the fun YouTube stuff down below. Am I off base on my opinion on the Eternals movie and the costuming and everything in that? I just really think that, like, if you're going to make a Jack Kirby type movie, make it look like Jack Kirby. The cat is now nuzzling against the computer. That's why it looks like there's an earthquake in here. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one short because of the cat. So she's being a problem. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.